Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be reacting to Windchime Fans' vinyl collection and just gonna see all that he's got. So let's get started.
Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm just gonna make a quick video right now. Okay, that's weird. How is my Chimes of Neptune just ringing by itself?
Okay, yeah, that is weird. That actually happened to me once because I used to have a lot of at my old house. I had a bunch of my chimes hanging on my ceiling, and at one of the corners, I had my Craftsman chime, my Woodstock Craftsman chime, hung up on one of the corners, and while all of the other chimes were perfectly still, the wind catcher on my Craftsman chime was just swaying back and forth. There was no air coming through, just nothing, and the chime was just constantly going. It's usually said that when that happens, it's usually an entity playing with it. Often I think usually it's oftentimes the spirit of a deceased loved one or something. It's usually something like that. So who knows? Someone might be playing with that Chimes of Neptune there because I never figured out what was going on with my Craftsman chime. That still remains a mystery to this day, and that was years ago now. Because I think it was not too long after I got that Craftsman chime, which was in 2015. I got a lot of my Woodstock chimes in 2015. That was just the year for me, I guess.
There's no wind in here. I think my house might be haunted, low key. Anyways, I'm gonna make a quick video on my record collection because I know Vinyl Nerd also collects records, hence the name, and I do collect records as well. My collection is not nearly as big as his though, because I haven't really been collecting them much anymore. It was kind of like I only did them collecting them for a couple of years, but I might get back into them. Most of these are I found on eBay or like antique stores, so they're not like new reproductions.
Yeah, a lot of mine aren't either because I made a couple of videos about it before that older records are usually better quality and they're cheaper.
I only have one reproduction one, like a new Amazon one, I think, and it's that one. So let's go through the records I have. So the first one, I think these should all be in order from oldest to newest. We got this one is like from 87 and this one's from like 1970 or something. So we got Mountain Climbing is the first one,
Never heard of
Mountain,
that.
Mississippi Queen. Good song. Then we got Jethro Tull, Aqualung. I love Jethro Tull. And I also have Thick as a Brick by Jethro Tull. That's some good 70s progressive rock. I also have the self-titled Boston album.
I love that album, and I have this album actually myself, both on CD and vinyl. And on vinyl, I also have "Don't Look Back" and "Third Stage," and I also have and on CD I have "Third Stage" on CD as well, along with a greatest hits. I never got "Don't Look Back" on CD though, only on vinyl. But yeah, that one there isn't a single bad song on this album. It's really good beginning to end.
Boston too. They're a great band. I want to get the other Boston album, or another one. Probably Don't Look Back, which is the one that came after this self-titled one.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend "Third Stage" too, though, because that one is also really good. Because "Third Stage" has some of my absolute favorite Boston songs, like "I Think I Like It," "Cool the Engines," "We're Ready." Those are all really good songs. I absolutely just amazing album. The sucky thing is that after the original three albums, every album they released afterward wasn't as good.
I also have excuse me, my voice. Bozskag, Silk Degrees.
Never heard of
This
that.
is actually in the original shrink wrap, I think, from when it was new. I don't know. I don't think this is resealed. I don't know though. Boz Scaggs, great singer. I love him. Then this is my one like reproduction new one, Meatloaf, Bad Outta Hell. This is probably one of my favorite albums of all time. I love Meatloaf.
I've heard of Meatloaf before, but I don't really listen to who some of his. I don't really listen to any of his stuff. My favorite albums. If I had to pick my favorite album of all time, I would either say Evolution from Journey or another Journey album, Infinity. Um, Maybe Don't Look Back from Boston or Ammonia Avenue from the Alan Parsons Project. Those are some of my absolute favorites.
Then I found this one. This is the original Cars self-titled one. I found it in like my grandfather's like basement,
That's a
and he
good one.
gave it to me. It was like in a box.
Oh, yeah, I actually have similar thing happened to me because some of the Elvis Presley CDs and records I have, they were originally my grandma's. I was, I think, just looking. She let me look through some of her stuff, and I just found some of her CDs and records, and she didn't want them anymore because she never uses any of her albums. So not all of them, but most of them were originally my grandma's. So yeah,
So I was like, oh, that's cool. And he gave it to me because I love the Cars as well.
yeah, the cars are good.
Then we have the original Dire Straits
Like
album.
Dire Straight.
This one has Sultans of Swing on it, which is probably their biggest hit.
I've never really been that into Sultans of Swing. I think Walk of Life and Money for Nothing are way better, honestly.
I also really love Dire Straits. Then I have this Supertramp Breakfast in America album. It's kind of damaged. Somehow it got ripped. Like sometimes these fall
Yeah,
on the
some of
ground,
mine
my
are
cats
damaged
like start
too.
chewing them, so that's not good. But I like Supertramp. Got REO Speedwagon High Infidelity. That's a really good album too. I've seen
Hmm.
REO Speedwagon twice in concert, I think.
Isn't that I think that's the album with "Take It on the Run" on it, which I absolutely love that song.
Tommy Two Tone. This is a one hit. I have some one hit wonder like obscure albums too that you might probably not know. You probably know Tommy Two Tone though. 8675309.
Yep, I know
Again,
that
this
one.
one's damaged, but yeah, it's a one hit wonder. Quarter Flash is also kind of a one hit wonder. This is their self titled album. Heart in My Heart. That's probably Quarter Flash's only hit. I love, love, love this album. Talking Heads, Speaking in Tongues. I love Talking Heads. They're one of my favorite bands.
That's one group I've actually never really cared for, honestly. I don't think they're bad, but just I never really showed an interest.
And I also love this one, Missing Persons, Spring Session M. I'm a huge Missing Persons fan, even though they're kind of more obscure. I think they're very underrated, and I love them. This was one of my first ones. I got both my Police albums at the same time. Ghost in the Machine. This
The
one's
Police
all right.
are
I
good.
like this one better than my other Police album, which we'll see. Journey Escape. This is another one of my original albums that I got. It's a good album.
That is one that I will definitely get. I will eventually get that one on vinyl. I have it on CD, but I am yet to get it on vinyl. But yeah, Escape is definitely another great album. One of my takes on it, though, is that it's actually. I like to use this album as an example as because I tend to feel the way I feel about a lot of my favorite artists is that their biggest hit isn't their best song. Like because Journey is probably my favorite band of all time. I'm a huge Journey fan. And Don't Stop Believing I think is definitely their biggest hit. And while I definitely like it and think it's a good song, I don't think it's their number one best. I prefer a lot of their lesser known stuff. And honestly, I don't even think it's the best song off of Escape. I think other songs on the same album, like Keep on Running Open Arms, Lay It Down, and especially Stone in Love. They're just better. As good of a song as Don't Stop Believing is, it's just not my number one favorite, not even in my top 10. Okay, moving on.
It's a good album. This one is kind of a less popular album. This is The Who, Face Dances. This is one of their later albums.
Yeah,
Like,
I've never seen
The
that
Who
one.
were big in early 70s, but this is like, I think this is from like 82 maybe, so kind of a later album. You have to forgive my Gregorian baritone and the concerto, they're kind of in the way. Bonnie Tyler, Faster Than the Speed of Night.
Yeah, Bonnie Tyler's pretty good.
That's what song is on that? Total Eclipse of the Heart, that's what it is.
Okay.
Kiss, Alive is on the wall behind Bonnie Tyler.
That's a good one.
I love Air Supply. I got their greatest hits album. I've seen Air Supply 4 times, I think, in concert.
Oh, wow.
It's
Nice.
my other Police album, Synchronicity.
That's a good
Every
one.
Breath You Take is on this one. And I have Foreigner, Agent Provocateur. I've seen Foreigner once.
I'm trying to think of the name of the song. I Want to Know What Love is I think I Want to Know What Love is on this album. I absolutely love that song.
It's in concert. It's a good album. Here's an obscure band that most people don't know, but I discovered them. They're like kind of a one-hit wonder. Listen to Call to the Heart by Jafria. If you like Survivor, you'll like Jafria. They're
I've never
a
heard of that
great
one.
band. I love them.
That's another album that I just absolutely love. It was more recently I got this one, and this is another album that just doesn't have anything bad on it. Just pretty much every song is just absolutely amazing. Everlasting, I think, is really good. What are some other really good ones? Broken Promises is a good one. I Can't Hold Back, I really like. High on You, and First Night especially, I really like. And Survivor is another band where I just don't think that their biggest hit is their absolute best, because Eye of the Tiger is definitely their biggest hit, and while as much as I love that one, I've just heard other stuff from them that's way better. I especially really like How Much Love and Burning Heart. I think those are really good songs from them. Okay, moving on.
Survivor, Vital Signs, great album. So many good songs on this album.
I know.
I got the wind chimes on the way too. My bad. I don't know where I got this one. This is just some random Kim Carnes album. I think I know one song on this one, and Kim Carnes is like known for Betty Davis Eyes, but that's not on this one. I can't remember. It's an obscure album, and I don't remember where it came from. Here's another kind of one-hit wonder band, the Dream Academy. I can't remember where this came from,
Not
but if you know Life in a
really.
Northern Town, that's the Dream Academy. That's a pretty good song.
Life in a northern town. Okay, I actually do know that song. I am familiar with that one.
Mr. Mister, I love Mr. Mister.
Mr.
Welcome to
Mister's
the Real
good.
World. That's a great album. A lot of good songs. And then Lamal, one hit wonder. If you know Kajagoogoo, Too Shy, that's Lamal. And Lamal is also sings Never Ending Story or whatever. I used to like that song, so I got that album a while ago. We'll go over here. The freaking signs in the way. I love Howard Jones too. We got Howard Jones, Dream into Action. A lot of great songs by Howard Jones.
I'm not as familiar with this
Love
stuff.
Mike and the Mechanics too. I think this is the self-titled original album. This is probably I think this is the one I got most recently. And I forgot about this one. I do have another Cars album. This was the greatest hits one, so obviously came after the self-titled one that I have. Kind of another obscure band. I mean, not as obscure as Jafria, the Hooters. This is one of my favorite bands. If you're not familiar with the Hooters, I don't know, you might know And We Danced. Take a
And We Dance. Yeah, I do know that song. I actually that one's definitely a good song. I like that one. I don't really think I'm familiar with any of their other stuff though. But yeah, And We Dance is a good one.
Listen to them; they're a really good sounding band. Another Jafria album. This one is very obscure. I feel like nobody these sold like 0 copies, but I had to get another Jafria one. This is my favorite Survivor album. I like.
That is definitely a good one. This is an album that I will most definitely get one day. What one day I will have this one because I got Vital Signs, but I don't have this one yet. But eventually I will because this is another album that I really like, especially since it has How Much Love on it, which I absolutely love that song. It's extremely underrated. It doesn't get talked about enough, and so it just does not get enough acknowledgement. And the album as a whole doesn't get enough acknowledgement. So just overall, a very underrated album.
This better than, even though Vital Signs has more hits on it. I like When Seconds Count. It's a great album. Got another Howard Jones one, Action Replay, that came after the Dream into Action over there. This one has like No One Is to Blame, if you know that song. Got another Hooters album. This has the original Shrink Wrap and the sticker on it. Some great songs on that one. And then this is another great band, a little obscure, Ice House. They sing Electric Blue. I don't know if you guys know that song, but I
Huh.
really love Ice House. And those are all my albums. Thanks for watching.
Why am I being
I
recommended
forgot
that?
about this.
What was that Why did they recommend me that stupid movie? I don't even watch that. Whatever.